Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, let's talk about one of the fights of the weekend. We gotta talk about this junior middleweight showdown crossroads fight between two legitimate contenders at 154 pounds. Lubin trying to reestablish himself in the #1 position for a chance at another crack at the title. At the 54-pound WBC title. This will be for the interim WBC strap. The winner will be mandated to fight Jermell Charlo sometime within the next year. But yeah, Lubin's gonna have to accomplish this again the hard way. He's had a good string of wins since he got iced in one round against Jermell Charlo. It was a disappointing outcome, especially against a very beatable champion. And Lubin just, that's his Achilles heel. That's the big problem in his career. He's very chinny. He's still very chinny. He still can get hurt. He still can get rocked. And honestly, I don't think he's fought a huge puncher or legitimate type knockout puncher since Charlo. And Jermell wasn't really a knockout artist. I mean, prior to hooking up with Derek James, he wasn't a guy that wasn't, stopping guys consistently, but now he's been stopping guys, ever since the Lubin fight. And Lubin, he just got caught. Maybe it was too soon, but you got to take that risk against a very vulnerable, beatable champion in Jermell Charlo. You got to take that risk. But now he's back in a similar position, on the verge of becoming mandatory if he gets past this very tall task, literally, in Sebastian Fundora. Now, Fundora, he, to me, is one of the more dangerous contenders at 154 pounds, maybe the most dangerous. He's tall, he's strong, he's physical, he loves to get in there and fight. He knows how to fight on the inside. Yeah, he can be hit, but, I think it's a lot harder to stop him than it is to hit him. You're gonna have to get his, gain his respect. You're gonna have to get his respect. And he's not a guy that's gonna go in there and dance around and keep you on the outside. He's gonna fuck you up. That's what I like about Fundora. I mean, he's must-see TV, man. It's really fascinating watching him fight. And he's one of those rare PBC fighters that is not protected. They're not protecting him at all. They're putting him in the lion's den, put him in there with awkward fighters. They tested him out against Sergio Garcia, one of the most underrated 54-pound contenders out there. That guy is a tall order from any 54-pounder. And Fundora's been able to pass these tests, fighting punchers, fighting undefeated guys, awkward guys, and now he's going to fight another top 54-pound contender who is a southpaw and has punching power. So this is a real fight. And it's gonna be a good one, man. But what's really striking to me about this fight is the odds. I mean, maybe it's just a lack of respect that Fundora is receiving. I mean, I better put some respect on Fundora's name, man. This guy is coming, and they wouldn't have taken this fight if they didn't think he could win. But maybe it's the bookmakers just mind fucking you, maybe just making you feel hesitant in betting this fight. But I am absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked that Fundora is a plus 125 underdog. I think the line is an absolute steal. I went pretty heavy on Fundora. I mean, Fundora, I'm more of a believer in him. He's been steadily improving over the past few fights. He's really looked to be coming into his own. He's been battle tested. And he's been thrown to the deep end, man. They're not protecting him. They want to see if he's real, and I believe he is real. I think he's gonna knock out Erickson Lubin this Saturday night. I think that's the one of the plays to make in this fight. But I kept it safe. I went pretty heavy on Sebastian Fundora moneyline. That's just the fight. That's just a bet you had to take against a very vulnerable, chinny Erickson Lubin who's been knocked out and he's been rocked plenty of times before. And I don't think he's really fought the type of punchers ever since the Jermell Charlo to really get a good confidence booster that he could win this fight. I don't see him dealing with the physicality of Fundora. I don't see him dealing with the size, and I don't think he has a good enough chin in order to avoid the onslaught that Fundora is going to unleash on him. Fundora is going to step to him. He's going to use his physicality. He's going to use his physical advantage, and I expect a beatdown and knockout victory for Sebastian Fundora. I mean, even the fight props is very enticing. Fundora by knockout plus 300. That's a bet you also have to take. Not with your life savings or nothing, but if you got a little money, you want to spend a little cash, a little chump change on the side, you might as well throw 50 on this. I think it's an easy play. I think it's a very winnable play. But if you want to keep it safe, just do Sebastian Fundora money line, or you can play with it if you're not sure who's going to win this fight. I'm pretty confident who's going to win this fight. You can do what else can you do here? The fight won't go to distance. I would say no, since they're both big punchers and hittable, and also one of them is very chinny. But it's a very good fight. It's an interesting fight. It's a lot at stake, a lot on the line for the winner. For the loser, it's going to be a long road back. Maybe you have to consider retirement, because it's going to be a very long road back, especially in a very deep, competitive 154-pound division. But yeah, I got Fundora big in this fight. He's going to show that he's one of the more dangerous contenders out there. Sure, there are vulnerabilities, but this guy is... Bro, if I was at 154 pounds, man, I would not want to fight this dude. Nah, man. Vacating that strap, moving up to 160. You only fight Fundora unless you have to, man. Or if there's a lot at stake. And there's definitely a lot at stake for this fight. Lubin, this is, I would say, his last chance to try to become a champion. But he's going to be in there with a very, very difficult guy to fight. Very difficult opponent to beat. And he's most likely going to fall short. And it's going to be a painful and brutal loss. Fundora by stoppage. Y'all let me know what y'all think, who you got. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.